why falling out of routine is okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like the queen of falling out of routine. I swear I've had like I've made like I don't even know how many schedules in my life. It's probably in the thousands. Like I'll make one routine, right? And I do it for maybe like 1 or 2 days and then I'm like back to just not being in the routine, just being lazy, I guess. But now I actually have one that I'm really enjoying right now. And yesterday, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But listen. I wanted to tell you that, if you have a routine, that you're currently working on and trying to be disciplined, all the cliches that people are saying now, gotta be motivated, you know, put in 1% every day, which, although that is true, I have to say, I think it's okay to take breaks. Like, I think that it's so easy to, like, try and, or, well, I don't know, I guess it's so easy to say, but, to do it is hard sometimes because, especially when you're not used to it. But I think that what I've been doing with this routine is because I am not used to being in a routine and staying on point and staying, consistent with my routine. What I've been doing is okay, maybe just take a day to just, you know, have to yourself, whether maybe I'm in my head a little bit or, just like, just don't have it today, which sometimes, we have those days where you just don't have it. So I think, I just be like, let me just take a day. And then we get right back into it tomorrow. And I'm not gonna lie, that's actually been helping a lot. And, I think that the point of this video is that I want to kind of share how I've been doing it. So maybe if you're someone that kind of falls out of routine all the time, or you're not very consistent, and you always say one thing and you don't really commit to it or something. I think, it takes time to find that routine that you really like, but I think once you do, ease into it. I don't think you should just like, gun for it like for the entire day, because I feel like you're more likely to just fall out of that than stay on point with it. So what I did when I came up with a routine was I started with one thing and I kept doing that one thing every day. Every day. And then I was like, I want to do this. This is another thing that helps me, so I want to put that in my routine, right? So then I'm like, okay, let me do what I have been doing every day so far and then just add this to it. And then you start doing those two things, and it adds up. Like, the more stuff you want to put into your day and into your routine. And yeah, I think it's better to kind of ease into it rather than just like go full throttle. But yeah, mainly just this video is, if you're in a routine and you sometimes have those days where you're just not feeling it, there's a lot of just like talk online being like, oh, I don't care if you don't feel like it, do it anyway, right? Which, I agree to a certain extent. You also don't want to get burnout, you know and you don't want to like exhaust yourself at the same time. So I think on those days where like you really, really just can't do it, it's okay. It's okay. All right? Do not be so hard on yourself and, like, like, oh man, I missed a day. Now I feel like a failure, or I feel like, I messed up missing a day, or crap, I said I was gonna commit to this and I didn't today, and dude, it's okay. Like, I just think people are just really hard on themselves, and just trying to be perfect when it's like we're not perfect. And there's sometimes just gonna be those days where it's just like, I just don't have it today. I just don't have it today. So yesterday was one of those days where I was just like, you know what, I'm not in a really great headspace today, and I know I just don't have it. So yeah, you know what? I will get back to it tomorrow, and grind it out tomorrow. And I feel like when you take a day to kind of just reevaluate and just kind of just have time to yourself, I feel like you're even more ready to do your routine the next day. Like now, you're energized, you've gotten some rest, you've gotten some downtime, you've gotten your head back on straight, and now you can like focus. So I almost feel like that's better to do that than to just like be like, because then on those days where you're like really not feeling it, it's almost like you're giving like 1% to everything that you do that day. Like you just, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and then you just kind of like just half-ass it, just half-ass everything throughout the whole day. And it's just like, then the quality isn't as great because you just felt crap all day, you know. So yeah, I just think it's better to almost take a day off, get your head right, get your mind right, you know, have some downtime, maybe spend some time with friends, family, everything like that, and then regroup the next day. We good to go. We locked in. So, I don't know, just like a little message to just be like, to just say, take your time. And it's not all gonna happen at once, you know. Um, Take it day by day, take it slow, and you'll get there, okay? And be patient. That's another one, too. Be patient with yourself, because it's not always gonna be easy, but you got this. So, yeah, that's it.